Ladies and gentlemen, internet detectives, and people who treat corporate interviews like hidden treasure maps. Welcome back to CBD 69 News, the only newsroom where the anchor is 73% starch and 100% suspicious. I'm your host, Tater, and today, oh today, we've got one of those read between the lines or you're gonna miss everything situations. Because when executives hit the stage at fancy conferences, they're not just talking. They're performing. You ever notice that nobody up there is just casually chatting? Nah. Every word is polished. Every sentence has been through 15 lawyers, 3 PR teams, and one guy whose entire job is to make sure nothing actually gets revealed. And yet somehow they still manage to say things that make the entire internet go, wait, hold up. And that's what we're dealing with today. A big-time appearance, a big-time questions and answers that sound simple until you actually think about them for more than 3 seconds. Then suddenly your brain starts connecting the dots like you're in a conspiracy documentary at 3 a.m. eating a cold pizza. I feel attacked. Because here's the reality. When something massive is on the horizon, the messaging starts to shift, the tone changes, the confidence changes, and most importantly, what they choose to talk about starts getting very interesting. And we're not talking leaks, no! We're talking rumors, we're talking straight from the source energy, wrapped in just enough vagueness to keep you guessing. So what you're about to hear isn't just what was said. It's the vibe, the timing, the why now. And trust me, once you hear it, you're going to start reading into everything. So grab your snacks, cancel your responsibilities, and prepare to overanalyze like a professional. Let's get into it. Where's the fucking button? God damn it. There it is. Okay. Take-Two Interactive Strauss Zelnick on GTA 6 Jitters, Zynga's turnaround and investing in original properties. This is all done by Variety. Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick admitted that he's wrestling with some nervousness around the long-awaited launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 in November. Why? Why are you nervous? Any other time the game performs phenomenally. He also addressed the turnaround at Take-Two's Zynga and the importance of investing in original property during his conversation at the inaugural Interactive Innovation Conference in Las Vegas. Zelnick spoke April 28th at I'm not even going to pronounce that word, Famboulay, Las Vegas with Jennifer Mass, Variety's senior. I don't care about her. Nobody cares. He said we're blessed that we have some of the greatest creative talent on earth working inside the four walls of Take-Two and all of our affiliates. And I've always felt like the way you create hits is to find the most talented people, encourage them to work within your system, and give them unlimited resources, financial, creative, and technical and human, to pursue their passion. Zelnick said, when that happens and the team delivers a property, it's in our job as a broader organization to do a better job with worldwide marketing and distribution than anyone else, and then to run a rational business that makes sound decisions with no drama and does it over and over again every day. And so creative independence is a hallmark of creative success. Absolutely, well said. Rockstar GTA 6 is the first new addition of the Blockstar franchise since the 2013. We have gone since 2013 and you won't even drop a trailer. We need a trailer today. The pressure is magnifying with the upcoming title, but notes that he typically sweats out all the company's big initiatives for good reason. I run so scared with regards of all of our releases. Just multiply it by 1 billion this time around, Zelnick said, and I think the minute you stop running scared, you better get a different job. If you're in the entertainment business, because if you claim success before you have it, you will largely be wrong. Listen, you have literally created every game so far that has been an absolute bombshell. The only thing that you lack is not updating Red Dead Redemption 2. You really let that franchise down. Zelnick wouldn't divulge any details on the price of the game, which Take-Two has yet to be specified, other than to say the company is mindful of the moment for consumers. How do we deliver something amazing, and how do we make sure that what people pay for it feels very reasonable? Zelnick said of the consideration the company is weighing, he affirmed mass query that the news on the game price will come soon. Take-Two has resisted the temptation to shock the GTA world with product placement and brand integration deals, despite the easy profit that could surely generate. Absolutely! Can you imagine if you could advertise your brands on GTA? It would be a juggernaut. You would be dumb if you couldn't accept that deal. Like, imagine McDonald's, the deal that they could make, the money that they could make, the contracts money that they could make. But they're already making money hand over fist. It doesn't matter. They literally print money. That's probably what he's nervous about. He's probably nervous that how much money he's actually going to print. We need to be true to the underlying intellectual property, and we need to be true to our customer, he said. It's a fictional world, and everything in it is fictional, so we're not even at risk of doing brand partnership because all the brands are made up, and I think that keeps us pure. But for other Take-Two games, such as its NBA-related titles, brands naturally exist within the NBA, and as long as we present them in a natural way, in a way that's consistent with what you'd experience at a basketball game, it's great. It's an additive to the experience, he explained. The conversation also touched on the roller coaster ride that Take-Two has had since its 2022 acquisition of mobile games factory Zynga. Zelnick, who became chairman of Take-Two in 2007 and CEO in 2011, was humble in detailing how he brought Zynga for $12.7 billion at the top of the market just before demands for mobile game began to fall. And then the company hit a dry spell on new games. The hardest thing to do is to make mobile game hits. Mobile has the lowest hit ratio in the interactive entertainment business, Zelnick said. We dug deep, and we have a speculation team at Zynga run by President Frank Gibbia, and we gotten to know each other for 3 years, and we knew we were culturally aligned, and we knew we were strategically aligned. We were heading in the same direction. You remember the games like Farmville and all that stuff? I believe that was all on Zynga. Zynga had a lot of classic games back in the day that were addicting to play. And in recent months, Zynga has rebounded to a hit-creating machine within mobile, has done other acquisitions, had an enormous organic growth with games like Match Factory, Color Block Jam, and many others, Zelnick said. It's been a spectacular deal for us, but it wasn't without its bumps in the road. Zelnick conceded that Zynga and other social casino game market makers are facing new competitive heat from prediction markets such as Polymarket and Kalashi. It's hard to imagine that in the land of prediction markets eating the lunch of fantasy sports business that somehow social casino games will be exempt from that pressure. I don't see how it could be, he said. The costliest thing that Take-Two manages is the investment in developing new ideas and harnessing the potential of cutting-edge technology to deliver mind-blowing games and experiences for fans. But without original ideas in the product pipeline, the company would wither on the vine despite its many long-running hits, Zelnick observed. It's deeply frustrating that we invest in something over a long period of time and then it fails. But it would be more frustrating to be burning the furniture to keep the house warm. That doesn't pan out well in the future. He goes on and on and on about on this. But I think overall, that's what I want to cover with this. It is. Zynga has definitely taken a hit, but it is on the comeback, and they have done a good job with launching other titles. So congratulations to Zynga to finally start rolling a profit, because he is right. Mobile games have taken a big hit, especially Zynga. You remember how popular Farmville used to be, and it's kind of died off a lot. So, all right, so after all that, let's just be honest with ourselves for a second. That didn't feel like a normal conversation. Because when someone at that level starts talking, especially about something this massive, it's never random. It's calculated, it's intentional, and most importantly, it's timed. And that timing, yeah, that's what should have your potato brain spinning right now. Because based on what was said, there's a very clear mindset behind everything. Confidence, control, and a whole lot of, we know what we're doing, just wait. We're talking about a company that isn't rushing, isn't panicking, and definitely isn't trying to flood you with information. If anything, they're doing the opposite, keeping things tight, quiet, strategic, and historically, that's exactly how they move when something big is getting ready to drop. That's also this underlying theme that keeps popping up. Value, expectations, delivering it something that feels worth it. Not just another release, but in an event, the kind of thing that makes people rearrange their lives for a few days and pretend responsibilities don't exist. Now, does that mean everything is locked in? Absolutely not. This is still the gaming industry. Plans change, timelines shift, and chaos is always one bad tweet away. But when the tone is this confident, when the messaging is this consistent, and when the timing lines line up like this, yeah, you'd have to be ignoring it on purpose to not feel like something is building. So now, we wait again. Watching every interview, breaking down every sentence, acting like we're not obsessed, while absolutely being obsessed. This has been CBD 69 News, where the insights are questionable, the energy is unhinged, and your anchor is still legally classified as a fucking potato. Stay crispy. Bye.
Potato. Tato, 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 tato. Yeah. Potato, tato, tato, tato. Yeah. Yeah. Potato, tato, tone, tyrant, 9